What's going on, guys? So this is part 3 of life as a car dealer. Today I am getting diesel in my 2007 Mercedes ML320. It's a diesel, obviously, that's why I'm putting diesel in it. It's all-wheel drive. I did replace the coilovers all the way around. So it is off-air suspension. So it's adjustable coilovers all the way around. This is the inside. Does have leather, heated seats, TVs, sunroof, aftermarket radio, heated seats, everything. So I'm taking this car today to get an oil change and an alignment, and I'm going to pick up my 2016 right-hand drive Jeep Wrangler. So stay tuned. We're going to go to Goodyear to go pick that up. It did just get an alignment and an oil change. So I'm going to pick that up, and then I will talk to you guys here shortly. This car does have 212,000 miles, no lights on the dash, no check engine light, no ABS, no traction control. This is how you put it into drive. Aftermarket radio with Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, navigation. Oh, the sweet smell of that diesel. What's going on, guys? Since I had a minute to talk to you guys, I am picking up my dad. He is dropping off my 2016 Kia Sportage. He just pulled in now. So if you guys did see that, that was on one of my earlier walk-arounds. I got this from a dealer auction. I paid $3,000, $3,300 out the door. So I did have to replace inner and outer tie rods on it because the front tires were shot, alignment was off, tie rods were bad. Replace those. The rear shocks were really bouncy whenever you would go over bumps. So I did get, hold on, let me get out. So I did get new rear shocks on it. It does have, oh, come on. It does have leather seats. It does have a screen. It is all-wheel drive. Has about 130,000 miles, I think. I'm not sure. But we are dropping this vehicle off to get tires put on it. So it will get all 4 tires. It did get inner and outer tie rods. It did get rear struts. And it will get all 4 tires. And then we're going to take it over to get an alignment at Goodyear. And then this vehicle actually will get an oil change too, because these GDI motors, they're absolutely terrible. Okay, so this is the inside of the Kia Sportage. Does have leather, does have a nice screen, AC, all-wheel drive, heated seats. It just needs cleaned and detailed. It does have push-button start. So I'm gonna pop the hood. We will get this popped back in. I have to order this trim piece. I do have the one for the other side. It's just a chrome trim. But these GDI engines are known to be absolutely terrible. This is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. These are known to burn oil straight from the factory. Never buy these. They are absolute junk. But people like these cars, so I did purchase this one, and it doesn't have any of those issues. I just recommend to people to get the oil changed every 2,000 miles on any Hyundai or Kia. Okay, guys, so we finally made it to Goodyear in the diesel Mercedes. So now we're going to go inside and we're going to pick up my 2016 Jeep Wrangler. This is going to get an oil change and an alignment. Okay, for any of you guys that have not seen my right-hand drive Jeep Wrangler, it's a 2016 Jeep Wrangler. I did get it at the auction for $6,400. Does have 170,000 miles on it. It is Arctic white. Does have a hard top. Does have an aftermarket radio. Backup camera. This thing was so dirty and muddy. It was a retired mail truck. So I did get it all cleaned up. I do have a video of this on my page. This thing was so dirty. They had no seats in it. All the seats were taken out. Still does have a little bit of dirt up there. This is how it looks. Okay guys, so I was mistaken. This car did not need an oil change. They tested it and everything came back good with the oil change, which is weird because I did feel like the wheels were pulling away, either to the right, to the left. Whenever you're driving it straight, it just felt like the wheels were just drifting, kind of. That's really the only way I can describe it. Other than that, ran and drove great. I did just put an oil change on this vehicle. Not put an oil change on it. I did give this vehicle an oil change, so I do have the receipt for that here. It was $31 for oil in this, full synthetic oil. They did replace the oil filter. Like I said, I have replaced oil in the past. It's just not worth me changing it, not worth me disposing of it. I always just take it. It's worth just paying $30. And the only reason why this one was $30 because our last one was $26. So the last one being $26, this one being $31 was because there was an extra quart of... Oh, sorry about that, guys. There was an extra quart of oil. So that was the extra charge. We are about to take this car back to the car lot and get it pictures of it, post it for sale. It's all ready to go. Cold AC. The radio sounds nice. All the windows work. All-wheel drive and 4x4. Like I said, we do have 170,000 miles. Fires right up. No lights on the dash. We do have a gas light. That just needs gas. Not sure why the airbag light is on. Other than that, runs and drives great. Hey guys, so I am driving back. I just wanted to discuss a couple things with this 2016 Jeep Wrangler. I did get this vehicle for $6,400. It's 2016, 170,000 miles on it. I did not do any repairs to it. So mechanically, ran and drove good whenever I got it. It was just low on oil. We stopped at Dollar General, put some oil in it, and, it's been driving good ever since. So, never had any lights on the dash, nothing like... What the heck? That was a huge pothole. Never had any lights on the dash. Suspension was tight over bumps. Brakes worked good. Steering steered well. I mean, this was a solid car straight out of the box. The only thing I had to do was assemble the inside, which all the seats were in the car. The carpet was in the car because the car didn't even have any carpet in it. Everything was in the car to put it back together to, a normal Jeep. Granted, I did have to have my time in assembling it. I did have my time in detailing it. I would say roughly this took quite a bit. Roughly about 5 hours to put everything together and get everything cleaned. There was so much dirt. But I only have 5 hours of my time into the vehicle. And then I do have a $31 oil change. So that's it. I am going to be listing this vehicle for $9,500. We do have $6,400 into it. So... anything over that is obviously a profit. You cannot find a 2016 Jeep Wrangler for $9,500 anywhere, so that is going to be my listing price, guys. Okay, guys, so unfortunately for this Kia Sportage, they did not have the tires for it, so I had to pick it back up. Look at how bald this tire is. That's actually crazy. But the tires are 235, 55, 18. So I am going to be ordering these on eBay. I do order a ton of parts on eBay. So I will get all 4 tires brand new, get them shipped out, and then I'll have our local tire shop put them on. Okay guys, so I finally did make it back to my car lot. I had to go back to the Mercedes to grab my car keys for my SRT Jeep. I did have another set of clothes in there for the auction, as well as some other things, so I am going to get dressed. I am back. I just wanted to go over a couple things with you while I am driving to the auction. I do have a 45-minute drive to the auction. A couple things that I wanted to go over. So if you guys ever plan on going to an auction, because I will be having a auction walk around today with live bidding cars. So I'll show you all of the vehicles that I did purchase. I will show you a couple of the interesting vehicles that I did like, as well as a couple interesting vehicles just to show you guys what the cars sell for. But I wanted to go over a couple things that you want to keep in mind whenever you go to an auction. You want to know what you're looking for. So me in particular, I am looking for a couple $1,500 to $2,000 vehicles. I want to stick in that price range. I want to get something that's going to be a quick flip, not need too much work, but I want something in that $1,500 to $2,000 price range. The next thing I'm looking for is 2 vehicles that will be good in the snow. I do live in Ohio, and it is about to be wintertime. Snow is going to start dropping in about 2 months, so I want to start stocking up on all-wheel drive inventory, mostly SUVs and all-wheel drive vehicles. So like I said, whenever you go to an auction, you want to have a good idea of what you're interested in, what price range you're looking for, and you guys are going to see a couple of things that I'm interested in. So stay tuned.